deal? It's your man DeeJay KNS back again with another beat video. This week, I'm taking it back to basics. When I first started making beats in the late 90s using the MPC 2000, I used to sample a lot of jazz records. Now, I haven't touched jazz in a very long time, and for whatever reason, I have the itch. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna sample something off of this joint right here. My man Ramsey Lewis off of the Groover album. There's a lot of tight joints on here. Let's see if we can find something, and let's see if we can flip it and make some heat. And with that said, let's get it cracking. All right, y'all, so first things first, let's get the sample inside the machine. Like I said, we're rolling with this Ramsey Lewis joint right here. So let's get the joints in here and see if we come up with some heat. All right, so first let's normalize everything. All right, we got everything normalized. Now let's start chopping. Duplicate that. All right, we got some chops. So we're gonna extend that out a little bit. All right, so normally I always have the way I trigger them on one shot, but this time I'm doing notes off, so I have to hold it, and when I release, it stops. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stack, like, stuff like that. All right, so now that I got my chops, let's go ahead and lay down a little pattern. All right, so that's dope. I don't know what other pattern I'm gonna do yet, but I'll tell you what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna lay down some drums. All right, so I went ahead and loaded up some drums. And since this is like, you know, it's a jazz flip that I'm doing, I got a lot of different percussions, right? So we have this, got that snare, another snare, soft kick, harder kick. And then we got this, which is, you know, from the Godfather of Soul. And that right there, that's from Cal Jada. And I got that little fill right there. All right, let's lay down these drums. All right, so we're a little sloppy right now, so let me neat some things up. All right, so I shifted around the drums a little bit, so this is what we got so far. So we're gonna lay this in next, and that one. So let's do that. Cool. So now that we have that, let's go ahead and do a bass line. All right, so I got my bass loaded up. I'm using a patch from Massive, and I'm gonna do the first pass, and then I'm gonna double it because I'm gonna do a double note at the end for the turnaround. You'll see what I mean. So let's go ahead and double that, and we're gonna add that last note at the end. So here we go. Turns around. Now we're gonna add that second note. Yeah. play so you can hear what I'm talking about. All right, so since I am playing the notes in notes off, where when I let it go, it stops, all the notes are like different lengths. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna clean it up and then we'll add an intro, like an intro sequence. So let me go ahead and do that now. So for the intro, I'm gonna basically build this little pattern, right? But at the end, I'm gonna do like an old MPC 2000 tactic where I'm gonna do a note repeat and then I'm gonna fade that note repeat out and then have a drum roll to lead into the sequence. You'll see what I mean. All right, so for these notes here, I have it at fixed velocity. So right now, fixed velocity means it's at 100. So what I'm gonna do is decrease each one of these by about 10. So if the first one's 100, the next one's gonna be around 90, right? All right, so let's put that around 90. The next one's gonna be around 80, 70, so forth, 60, and 50. So then it sounds like this. Now that we have that, right? Now I'm gonna put like the drums in it and you'll see how the whole thing comes together. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so next we're gonna do this. So that's how the intro is. So let's chain it all together in song mode and let's hear how everything rocks. All right, so I got everything arranged, but before I actually play everything, let's lay down one crucial part.
Hey, yo, K&S, drop it on them, drop it on them.
All right, now we are ready. So now that we got the drop in there, before I play everything, there's one last thing that I want to do. I want to put some reverb on the main sample to give it a little bit more room. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and do that now. And here we go. This is what it sounds like.
Hey, yo, K&S, drop it on them, drop it on them.
sir. Yes, sir. I don't know how y'all feel about the beat, but I'm hype right now. You know what I'm saying? I haven't sampled jazz records since I was doing beats on the MPC in the late 90s. So for whatever reason right now, you might see me sampling a lot of these old records that I used to mess with. You know what I mean? If you like the beat or dislike the beat, let me know in the comments. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know if you would have did something different. Let me know your thoughts. Also, make sure you check out my website, DeeJaykns.com. That's DeeJaykns. Don't forget, next week, another beat video, always on schedule, every Tuesdays and Thursdays. You know what I mean? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification. And until next week, KNS out. Peace.
Hey yo, KNS, drop it on them, drop it on them.